Have you ever been chased by a tornado? My wife and I, we were going from, oh goodness, went through Chicago on the way to Windsor. We were driving along. All of a sudden, the radio at the time says, "Oh, tornado watch," and stuff like this. And we looked out the driver's side, and you could see black, just black over there. But we were still a little bit south of it, and we were kind of going kind of parallel to it. And so we were going up. I think you go up towards, is it Flint?
Yep.
Yeah, Flint. And we get to Flint, and that's where all of it, dee-doo-dee on the radio, everything is just bleeping.
Screaming,
and it's been sighted here, sighted there. Couldn't see it. We were at an intersection, and it says, it's been sighted there. Well, I'm looking around, can't see anything. It's all blue sky on one side and black behind us.
Oh, this was during the day?
Yeah, it's during the day.
That's better than a night.
Yeah, so we were going along. We were heading towards Windsor, and the black started slowly coming up, going faster than we are, and we're going 55. And so, we're going, okay, we're going to be overtaken by something. And you hear this beep, boop, beep, and now it's been sighted at such and such and such, and it's coming closer and closer. There was a guy on a motorcycle that passed us. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. We were going 55. This guy must have been going 90. He just went, zoom, and he was, it's jeep, and he went way out, and he was gone within 10, 12 seconds. He was gone, and he must have flying like crazy. Well, I guess self-defense. That's how you go that fast. And so we're going along. I'm looking to the side, and there's this tumbling plastic bag. I'm going 55 miles an hour, tumbling plastic bag passing me.
Oh, boy.
And I go, uh-oh. I roll down my window. I put my hand out, and it was totally clear. It's like it hardly, there was no wind blowing at all as I'm going 55 miles an hour.
Wow. And
I'm going, uh-oh, this isn't good. So we're going along, and it's getting slowly darker, and we actually arrive. The thing chases us all the way till we get to Windsor, to the bridge, and we pull up because it was I guess in the evening there was nobody on the roads. We get up to the bridge, we give her the paperwork for it, and she goes, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here?" And she's panicking at this booth, And I said, well, we're just passing you. He's just, they don't pay me enough. And then they grab the paperwork, stamp. Fastest I've ever gone through customs and all. Get going. And so we take off. Now, as soon as you get through Windsor or whatever, you start going, I guess, north, a little bit more. And it swung behind us, probably a mile or two or something like this. But that was the weirdest, got to be a solid hour. How long is it from Flint to Windsor?
Yeah, it's just over an hour, about an hour 15.
Yeah, all the way, all along there. That was freaky.
Yeah, we had one in Texas this year, just east of Amarillo, and we're coming south to the west of us. It was really dark, but it was far away, but behind us looked good. And I told Kathy, I said, that looks pretty dark over there. We're gonna have to run. And I was doing 60 mile an hour because speed limit is 55. All of a sudden, I looked in my mirror, and it was behind us too, just as black as it had been in the west. And then we changed direction, and now I really saw it. And Kathy's phone is doing the same thing. It's just alert, 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 tornado in the area. And so we started booking it. I phoned the customer, and I said, tell me exactly where I got to get off, because I said, I'm trying to outrun the storm. He said, you better run. He said, you're not going to outrun this one. I said, I'm coming. And so he met me at the intersection, and he told me what kind of vehicle he would be in. And so we went down this mile-long driveway, and he said, as fast as you get those straps off, he said, let's get it off. And the moment we started taking straps off, it just started pouring. Oh. And we didn't even roll up the straps. We just threw them in the box. And he said, go into my shed. He had a shed about 100 feet wide by about 200 feet long. It was just a massive thing. He said, just drive the whole unit in there. I said, no. I said, we're going to go south. I said, we're going to get past Amarillo. He said, you're not going to outrun this one, Peter. And he says, they're forecasting a grapefruit-sized hail.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. I said, are you kidding? I said, I for sure don't want to stay here. I said, I'll come right through your roof. But I just felt inside, run. You'll make it. Just run. Don't stay here. And so he said, okay. He said, get going. We booked it. And we headed south. And we went west on I-40. We were but from there to Amarillo was about 40 miles. and we were about 10 miles down, and we had clear sunshine.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, but I looked to the north, and it was just black over there.
Ooh.
My phone rings, and it's a phone number I didn't recognize, but I answered it, and it was the farmer where we had unloaded our stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, how are you guys doing? I said, we're driving in sunshine. I said, it's not even raining.
Oh, wow.
He said, are you kidding me? I said, no. He said, we're just on our way to the neighbors. He said, their whole house is demolished.
Oh, wow.
All their vehicles, farm equipment, everything is just, every window in their place is just shattered.
Oh, wow.
He said they had grapefruit-sized hail. It went right through the roof of the house.
Wow.
And he said, rain just pouring into the place.
Wow.
And we just made it out of there. We just,
Yeah.
that's the scariest I've ever
Yeah.
been. That's
Yeah.
ever been in all the years of driving.
We've had to park underneath an overpass once because of a tornado as well. And we just thought, this is too much. And we pull it in there, and then we get out of the truck. Our tail is a little bit over our truck. It wasn't completely underneath there. And then we booked it underneath the overpass, like right up underneath its belly or so. And we waited it out. And but some of that, it's just like unbelievable raining and hail and stuff like that. You get all sorts of different.
We were by Sauk Center. This was probably maybe 2019, 18, 19. It was raining so bad, traffic was stopped on the freeway. So we stopped right under that overpass by Sauk Center. And all of a sudden, it felt like the truck was moving. And I had the brakes dynamited.
Oh.
The tractor and trailer.
Yeah.
And it is just pulling on the truck. And I thought, what in the world is going on here? It literally pulled my truck and trailer out of that overpass, from under that overpass,
Oh, wow.
and pushed me. It finally stopped. I stood on the brakes as hard as I could, but I had all the brakes dynamited.
Yeah.
But when it stopped, I was on the left shoulder, almost against the grass.
Oh, wow.
It sucked me right
Yeah.
out from underneath that overpass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there was cars that were turning around, and
Yeah.
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 It can get nasty.